right here, you got Peter Ledford, who's a forward, taking the jump for them. And not only will he take the jump, he'll take the ball up and down the court like a guard, so he's an all-purpose player.
Ledford gets it over to OLPH Mike Bryn. Bryn has it now top of the key. Bryn over in the corner to Josh. Lerner looking for help, gets it up top to Williams. Williams down in the corner back to Lerner. Lerner up on top to Pesquazi. Skip pass over to Bryn. Bryn on the left wing, gets it back on top to Lerner. Lerner back to Bryn. Inside down low to Williams, and it's stolen and brought out of there by the Wood Oaks Warriors. That is Chris Collins who brought the ball up the court for you, and he takes about a 14 short. Rebounded by Williams, and he'll push the ball up the court quickly. Excuse me, that's Ledford. He brings the ball up the court and hits it.
Like I said, the game's fast-paced. It's looking for the Raiders. Ledford doing the all-purpose job as usual. Back in their diamond-and-one press.
2-0 as Wood Oaks has the ball across the timeline. Collins has it just outside the three-point stripe. He's looking for some help, throws it inside, and it's stolen, but batted around and finally pulled out of there by Ledford. Ledford's going to bring the ball up the court. He's at the free-throw line, and he's just going to take it and drive it by himself, but he misses a shot. We got a rebound by Williams and a foul.
Just great execution by this Raider ball club. Ledford in the deep stop, but missed a shot, but Williams with some great boxing out, gets the board, draws the foul, and makes the lay-in.
And that foul is on Kyle Garman, and Williams has a chance for the three-point play as OLPH has jumped out to a quick 4-0 lead as he misses that free throw, and Collins comes out of there with the ball. He's streaking up the court, has the ball in the wing, quick pass down low into Calzaretta. He gets the ball stripped from him by Lerner, and OLPH is going to bring the ball up.
Lerner going to show some of his shooting style coming up soon in the half-court offense. Lerner is really the master, gets the open shots and takes it in against this 2-3 defense.
Lerner over to Pesquazi. Pesquazi now to Williams. And the ball is stolen again by Collins. Collins just all over the court tonight. He puts up a shot, and that is rimming no. Rebounded by the Warriors, and we got a foul called.
Okay, it's a good defense there, but really not a wise move by Collins, although it came out good for Wood Oaks, taking the break in 1-on-2 there.
We're going to have two shots. Mike Horowitz for the Wood Oaks Warriors. Still a 4-0 ball game. A chance for the Warriors to break the ice here, but unable to score. First shot is up and good. And unlike a high school game, in this one you have total silence when a team's going to take their free throws. He made the first one. It's now 4-1. He's going for the second one, and that is rimming good. 4-2, favor of OLPH. Ball being brought up the court by Bryn. Bryn gets to the top of the key. Passes in the corner to Pesquazi. Pesquazi over to Lerner. Back to Pesquazi. Top of the key to Bryn. Down to Pesquazi. He takes a 12-footer, hits it off the back of the iron, and out of bounds to the Warriors.
That's really not the Raiders ball game. You got to push the ball inside, get it to Ledford, Williams, and Lerner. That kind of shot, not a real wise one, and the result showed.
Warriors. Collins with it now on the right wing. He drives baseline. Gets it inside in the middle to Garman. And we got a traveling called on the play. And the Raiders of Elm Place are going to take the ball out of bounds.
Good defense here. Lerner going to take the ball up, go over to Pesquazi, and get the offense moving down, up 4-2.
Bryn has the ball. Down in the corner to Lerner. Lerner looking for some help. Gets it down in low to Ledford. Ledford cans it. It's 6-2.
Showed it earlier, now back really as he should be as a forward in his post-up position.
Spartans try and break the press. We get a ball come crashing into the table.
You can come out from under the table, Andy. Okay, Collins to in lead.
Collins inbounds it inside to Calzaretta. Calzaretta has a way out top of the key. Over to Collins now. Nice give and go, and Collins takes the shot and misses it short. Rebounded by the Warriors, and the shot is put up, no good. Still rebounded by the Warriors. Great offensive rebounding, another one. It's Kyle Garman doing all the board work, and he puts it up and in.
A good job by Garman. They just kept fighting for those rebounds. Got the points.
6-4. Bryn has the ball. Now over to Pesquazi. Pesquazi top of the key to Lerner. Over to Pesquazi. Pesquazi to Williams. Williams' shot is no good. Rebounded by Garman again.
Garman's third rebound in the last couple of seconds here.
Warriors break the press, almost lose it out of bounds, and it is recovered by Helfand. Helfand kicks it out to Garmin. Garmin to Collins. Collins back to Garmin. They're going to pull it out. Collins moves it over now to Garmin. Garmin, nice pass to... That was Calzaretta with the jump shot. It is 6-6 with 2:15 left to go in the first quarter.
Good play by Calzaretta, getting the open baseline on that 3-2 zone.
Elm Place with the ball. That's Lerner. Lerner brings it out top to Pesquezi. Pesquezi over to Bryn on the right wing. Stolen by Helfand. He kicks it up, and it is a no-call traveling on Calzaretta.
And this types of games, traveling isn't called as leniently as seen most times. Took the 2 steps there, and referee right there for the call. You'll see a lot of traveling calls tonight with the referees watching with a close eye.
And tonight's officials are John Griffin and Jerry Heidloff. Elm Place with the ball. Pesquezi has it over on the right wing. Bounce pass inside. Back to Pesquezi and a nice give and go for the Elm Place Raiders, and rebounded by Collins. Collins gets it over to... Now comes across the court back to Collins. Nice passing by the Warriors squad. Collins' shot hits one, about a 17-footer.
That's what the Wood Oaks Warriors have to do. Get Collins open for that open shot, and they're going to get the points in.
Bryn has the ball. Justin Hirsch has checked into the ball game for the Warriors. Coming out now is Garmin. And Elm Place is going to inbound the ball. Ball being inbounded by Bryn. He gets it into Lerner. Looking for some help. He's going to pull it out now and kick it back out to Bryn. Bryn has it now top of the key. Over to Lerner down on the right wing. Back to Bryn. Over to Pesquezi. Pesquezi back to Bryn. Down over to Lerner. Both these teams are showing excellent ball control, good passing, looking for the open shot. Bryn has it now, drives towards the baseline, takes a shot, and good. 8-8. Under a minute left to go in the quarter.
Still, even though tied up the ball game, it's not the Raiders type of game. They want to get the defensive steals and then take it up court for the layup. And push the ball out.
Justin Hirsch has the ball now, gets it over to Collins. Back to Justin Hirsch. Over to Collins. Collins drives and has the ball go off his foot and pulled out of there by Ledford, and Ledford goes the length of the court, and we got a double dribble called on Ledford.
And lucky enough for Ledford, he could have drawn a foul there. Could have drawn a charge. That's the way you got to stop him. He sometimes gets out of control. You got to stick out there and try and draw the charge. Good defense there. He just caused a double dribble.
Just went crashing down the court. Now comes Collins with the ball back over to Hirsch. Hirsch has it, looking for help, over to Collins. Coach says pull it out, and they're going to slow it up a little bit. Hirsch has it, and they're playing a 2-man passing game. Hirsch is being bothered, but he gets the ball, and it's down low. Collins now has it top of the key at the free throw line. To Collins. Collins makes a move towards the basket. He puts up a wild 15-footer. Looking for the foul called, and we got the quarter. 8-8. Tie ball game. Good play ball game on both parts, and it's not the blowout. It is a nice, close game, which is exactly what you like to see in championship ball games.
You can't expect anything better. Some good, tough defense played there. Good, tough defense played there by both teams, keeping the score very low. Luckily enough for Wood Oaks, they've played good enough defense to hold and a good enough controlled offense to control the tempo of the game and to keep Elm Place out of its running game, led by Peter Ledford.
It is 8-8. We're just about to enter the second period of play here. Jason, your opinion on the first quarter?
Well, this looks like it's going to be another tight game. In a way like last night's, where OLPH trailed Wood Oaks by about 6 to 8 points at most. But here you're going to see a real close game, maybe 2 to 1 point. Somebody's going to win this game, possibly by just a free throw. These teams are so evenly matched.
8-8. 6 minutes showing on the clock as the Elm Place cheerleaders take their place on the floor. Waiting for the quarter to begin here. Wood Oaks exits the huddle. Nice little flips. We're getting ready for the second quarter of action here at the Spartan Cube, where you're seeing the Glenbrook North Invitational Tournament. And this is the championship game, meaning it's for first place. Chris Collins going to inbound the ball to Justin Hirsch for the Warriors. Hirsch brings the ball across the timeline. Looking for help, gets the ball inbounds to Garmin, but they lose it. Now we got a jump ball called.
Ball go over to the Raiders since Wood Oaks took it at the beginning. Trying to work it in, just too tough a D there by the Raiders. Stripping the ball away. Good ball control, good try. Josh Lerner grabbing the ball for the jump.
Mike Bryn has the ball across the timeline for the Raiders. Looking for some help, and he throws the ball in down low to Siglowski. And he has it to Williams. Williams' shot no good. Rebounded by Siglowski, though, as he made a nice move there to get position. And we got a foul called on the Warriors' Justin Hirsch.
You got it. Hirsch just too small, couldn't get the rebound over the big and well boxed out Sidelski. Had to push off and get the foul.
Elm Place with the ball now. Bryn puts up a nice shot, no good. Rebounded by Garmin. Garmin kicks it over to Chris Collins. He's going to bring the ball up the court. Gets the ball to Scott Barbakoff, and Barbakoff inbound pass to Mike Horowitz, and we got a foul called.
Right there, just again trying to get back at him. Not much they could do.
First 30 seconds of the half are scoreless, but we have Mike Horowitz on the line for the Wood Oaks Warriors, as he's going to attempt to put Wood Oaks in the lead in this ball game. His shot is rimming, and no.
Still tied, 8-8.
Getting set for his second shot. He puts it up and in. It is now a 9-8 ball game, 5:26 to go until the halftime. And Mike Bryn gets the ball across the timeline for Elm Place. Down low in the corner. Back up top to Bryn. Bryn looking for some help, gets it down low to Lerner. Lerner skip pass over to Ledford. Ledford's going to force a shot. No good, rebounded by Garmin. Or excuse me, by Horowitz. Collins is going to come out of there running and gunning. Over to Garmin. Garmin puts up a shot, no good, in and out. Rebounded by the Raiders, and we got a traveling call. Turnover, it's the Warriors' ball.
That's still really not Wood Oaks' game. They got to try and stay out of the transition ball game, because if they get in a run and gun style of game, you'll see Elm Place coming out of here to victor.
Collins has the ball now over to Justin Hirsch, and the Garmin back out to Hirsch, and over to Barbakoff, back to Hirsch. Warriors very good at passing. Collins now takes a nice 17-footer, rimming no. Rebounded by Horowitz as he gets the ball stripped. I'm going to bring the ball up the court with Lerner. Lerner down off on the left, on the right wing. Over to Bryn now, top of the key. Bryn over on the left wing to Siglowski. Siglowski over to Lerner, stolen by Justin Hirsch as he keeps the ball. Nope. Stepped out of bounds. It's going to be Raiders' ball. Nice effort by Justin Hirsch.
Hirsch really got in there quickly as the loud crowd is happy for that. He took the ball away, and unfortunately his momentum carried him over the line. It'll be Raiders' ball.
4-3 to go till halftime. 9-8 in favor of the Wood Oaks Warriors. Lerner has the ball top of the key. Looking for some help to pass to as he picked up his dribble. He gets it over to Bryn. Bryn picked up his dribble, and now he passes it into Gore. Down to Bryn. Side to Williams. Ball's kicked around and picked up out of there by Barbakoff. Barbakoff gets it over to Garmin. He brings it across the timeline. He's going to hold it up now and get it into the hands of Calzaretta. Over to Hirsch, back to Calzaretta. Ball is kicked, saved in bounds, and now a steal. And what are we going to have here? A jump ball called.
Getting a lot of jump balls here tonight because of the ball being stripped and the players fighting hard in this championship game to pick up the ball.
Lerner brings the ball up across the timeline. He's got the ball top of the key, and the Spartans go into his, or excuse me, the Warriors go into his own defense. Bryn has the ball now top of the key. Over to Lerner. Better of it now. Bryn has it up and he hits it. Nice shot by Bryn.
It's what Elm Place is going to have to do to break this zone. They're realistically a driving inside team, but with this 2-3 zone, they're going to have to break the zone with the outside shot and make them come out. Make them come out.
Turnover forced there by the Raiders' zone defense as Calzaretta stepped on the end line and knocked the ball out of bounds.
That's what they're going to have to do is stop that press, beat the press.
Raiders have the ball now. Bryn has it top of the key. Bryn kicks it over to Lerner. Lerner puts up about a 17-footer, and his shot rimming in no. Ball on the floor, rebounded out to the Warriors. And Ike Horowitz is going to bring the ball up the court. Nice bounce pass and a shot by Calzaretta, but we got a foul called.
Good play by Calzaretta there to draw the foul on the fast break. Knowing
For Warriors, 2 shots. David Calzaretta, 2:51 left to go before the half. Calzaretta eyes the hoop. His shot is up and good. 10-10 ball game. This is a close one. 2:50 to go. Calzaretta's second shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Bryn of the Raiders. He's going to pull it out of there and get it across the timeline. Warriors drift back into the zone. Nice backdoor pass to Ledford, and Ledford cans it.
they got to do, go for those quick baskets. Half-court game isn't their ball game. Got to go up there, take the ball away, bring it up court, get the quick basket, the backdoor, and the layups.
Collins has the ball for the Warriors. Nice pass into Garmin. Garmin's turnaround jumper, no good. Rebounded by Ledford. Ledford pushes the ball up across the timeline. There's the top of the key over to Bryn. Bryn puts up about a 16-footer, good.
Bryn has really taken control from where Lerner was last night. Lerner was making the outside shots, but today it's Bryn who's getting the open shots, taking them, and really busting up this zone.
Garmin throws up a 12-footer, rimming no. Rebounded by Bryn. Bryn is just trying to earn himself the Chevrolet Most Valuable Player of the Game award. And Bryn gets the ball across the timeline. Lerner has the ball now, top of the key. Looking for some help, and throws it over to Jeff Gore. Gore now back to Bryn. Outside the three-point stripe, over to Gore. Back to Lerner, top of the key. He throws up an 18-footer, no good. But he gets his own rebound. Nice follow-up on the shot, and the ball is stripped by Garmin. Garmin was about to bring it out of there in a hurry, but he slows up and gets it over to Collins.
Good play by Garmin, really doing it all for this team like Ledford's supposed to do for Elm plays. Garmin getting no mention beginning of the game, really getting some good PT in here today.
Warriors with the ball. Down in the corner is Calzaretta as he drives towards the baseline. Ball is kicked out to Aris, and Aris hits a nice jumper, bringing it to 14-12. About 1 minute to go before halftime.
Good play by Aris. They're really moving the ball well, and that's what Wood Oaks has to do.
Turnover by the Raiders. It really is the first turnover I've seen, or second turnover I've seen by the Raiders. They're playing an excellent ball control ball game, not making too many mistakes, doing the right things, hitting the open shots, which is what you got to do in these ball games to win it.
Sure do, Andy.
Thank you. David Calzaretta brings the ball across the timeline. Gets it over to Aris. Aris now back to Calzaretta. Calzaretta down low to Collins. Collins drives towards the hoop. He throws up a Michael Jordan-type shot, but gets fouled.
Well, Collins really forcing the shot there. Lucky drawing the foul there. Double-teamed. Really saw no other place to go. Went up for the shot and was fouled.
Was an excellent attempt. And they're going to give it out of bounds. They're not going to say there was a shot. I guess they're going to call a blocking before the shot.
Must be.
Ball inbounded to Collins. Collins, nice inbound pass, and we got a clean block as David Samlin went up for the shot, and he got blocked. It's going to be out of bounds, Warriors ball. Inbounding, it'll be Calzaretta.
Good tough defense on the interior for the Raiders.
Collins throws up a 17-footer off the front of the rim, no good. And pulled out of there by Gore. Gore brings it up the court in a hurry. He pulls it out back behind the three-point stripe, top of the key. Looking for some help on the right wing.
Looks like the Raiders will be holding for one here with 20 seconds left in the first half.
Gore has the ball now, brings it all the way across to the right wing. Top of the key to Mandel. Over to Gore outside the three-point stripe. Inside to Williams as Williams takes a step, and we got a whistle called, and that is going to be a foul on Matt Aris.
Since their foul is going to be on Aris, they're going to have the ball on the side here. 7 seconds left. Got to set up some sort of a pick play here. Get a quick basket and an opportunity to still get the offensive rebound if the shot is missed.
Ball inbounded to Williams. Williams goes up with a quick shot, no good. Rebounded by Collins. Collins picks the ball up, and he's going to take it. Almost. Threw up a half-court shot, and that almost went in. It was nice and close. but it didn't make it in. And now at the halftime, the score, 14-12. And as promised, the interview with Doug Collins is coming up soon. And he got about an 8-minute half. So we'll have the coach come on over. And it's 14-12. And a nice chair set up here for the coach so he can make himself feel right at home. As we're happy to have him join us now as he's making his way across the court. 14-12, 7:30 to go. Good evening, Coach. How you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
It's good. I just want to say you're having a great season with the Bulls.
Well, we're pleased right now. I think we've done a pretty good job, and we've got a lot of young kids, and I think we're making good progress.
I had the privilege of attending the game against the Phoenix Suns. I got tickets from Horace Grant. That was very nice of him to give those to me. And I like to show you put on a nice running gun team. You got good rebounders.
Well, you know, we feel like we try to attack the basket. We feel like with Michael and with Scottie Pippen and with Horace Grant and Brad. We're just trying to build every year on that and continue to let these guys become veteran players.
So what kind of are you looking for in the playoffs? Where do you hope to be? Are you looking that far ahead in the season yet, or?
Well, you know, at this stage, start planning for the playoffs. You've got to hope, first of all, everybody healthy, and right now we're a little beat up. We've got John Paxson with a dislocated right thumb and Rory Sparrow with an injured wrist. Brad Sellers today got 27 stitches in his chin. He fell on the floor, so Horace Grant, his leg is sore, so we've got some guys beat up right now, so that's really hurting us.
I noticed you guys got a lot of hard workers on the club, but if you could name someone who works probably the hardest and most scrappiest player in practice, who would you pick?
Well, they all do, you know. I mean, Michael Jordan, Charles Oakley, they all work exceptionally hard every day, and I think that that's why they've improved, because they have come to work every day, and I think that, especially as young players, you have to be able to do that.
I see a lot of you and your son, a lot of scrapping out there, and he's hit some nice shots, and he's got a nice touch on the ball. Do you work with him in the off season?
Well, Chris has grown up with basketball. You know, I mean, I have taken him to camps ever since he was a little kid, and I've run camps, and he's been involved in them, so he's grown up with it. I think that because of that, he's got an early start on it. It just depends on how hard he wants to keep working to how good he can be. I think that he has some natural ability, but you know, when you get to this level, you have to work very hard or guys will pass you up.
Did Chris have a natural interest in this, or did you help him out by encouraging him to play basketball?
You know, I think it's been so much of my life that, you know, when Chris goes with me, he's always around basketball, so he sort of gravitated toward it. I've never pushed him at all because I don't believe in that. I think that a man has to be interested in doing that on his own, but I've always given him the opportunity to play, and I think it's a great game and a great sport and a way for a young man to learn a lot about life.
I'm sure many of our fans out there watching on Channel 81 would like to know what a coach does to prepare for a team.
Well, we watch anywhere from 8 to 10 hours worth of tape, and we scout them, and we have a detailed scouting report that we have on every player and every team, and we have a game plan. We'll practice tomorrow for Portland specifically. Saturday we'll practice specifically for Milwaukee. So our coaches work very hard breaking down film, scouting, and doing all the things we can to find out the other team's tendencies, so we'll be ready.
I know you have a lot of Bulls players and yourself live out here in the Chicagoland area. Do you hold any informal workouts in the off-season to try and encourage players to come out and get ready? Well,
I have a camp. Our players work out at the multiplex, and we have a facility that they use. But other than that, you know, I really don't have any of that. Tom Anstedt runs a real nice summer program here for the young players, and they're all involved in his program, and I think he does a really good job with the young kids.
Okay, well, I want to visit with us today.
All right, and I've enjoyed it, and I enjoy watching you guys. I've watched a few games on TV. You do a real nice job.
Thank you very much. Good luck with the rest of the season.
Thanks a lot. We'll see you. Okay.
Okay, that was an interview with Coach Collins here. We got about 3:45 before the second half resumes. And it's a 14-12 ball game. It was nice of the coach to be able to come over and talk with us like that. We're sorry about we had a little problem with the microphone, but you were able to catch most of what he was saying. Nice of him to have the time. And now we're going to send it over back to the studios. We got some footage we'd like you to see. back to the Glenbrook North Invitational Tournament. The half is just underway. 5:56 to go, so you haven't missed a thing. 14-12 in favor of Elm Place. Warriors have the ball. Down low to Garmin. Garmin misses it, gets his own rebound, and hits a nice reverse layup. Ties the score.
Garmin doing it all tonight. His 6th rebound of the night.
Josh Lerner gets the ball across the timeline for the Raiders. Has the ball just outside the top of the key. Nice defense, man-to-man defense by the Warriors. Layup missed, but rebounded by Ledford, rebounded by Williams. We got a block, but a foul called on Horowitz.
Good rebounding there again by the bit larger Elm Place team. Williams and Ledford really keen it. They really have to get into the game. Williams with only 2 points up to this point really has to get a little bit more involved in the defense for Elm Place to take control. Game tied at 14.
First one no good, still 14-14 ball game. That foul is on Horowitz, his first, the team's first. He's getting set for his second shot. And it is up and short. Rebounded by Chris Collins. Up court pass. Oh, nice spin move, but unfortunately it was stolen by Ledford. Ledford brings it all the way up the court, and we got a foul called on Chris Collins. Collins, nice job hustling back to break up the easy layup, and now Ledford.
Weber went into the halftime, had to tell him to up the tempo here, because in the first 45 seconds here, really been kicking up Elm Place, picking up the tempo, doing what they have to do. Game still tied though, 5:16 remaining in the quarter.
Peter Ledford, 2 shots. First one on nothing but net. 15-14, sweet shot.
It's 5 points for Ledford on the day.
Ledford going with his second shot, up and rimming in. 16-14, Warriors are gonna have to get it back.
I'm surprised at this point that they don't come back out in a press, but they are going to a 1-3-1 defense here. Going to try and trap in the corners. Let's see what happens.
This is Andy Goldberg, Matt Fishman, and Jason Lindquist with you on GBN Channel 81. Garmin has the ball at the free throw line. Down low pass to Horowitz, and Horowitz makes a nice double pump move and gets it to tie up the score with 4:50 left to go in the third quarter.
We've really seen a resurgence of the Wood Oaks inside game today, which was kind of missing yesterday, but still they have Garmin and Horowitz going today.
Ledford travels on the shot, turn it over to the Warriors. Warriors with a chance to take the lead here for the first time in the second half. Calzaretta is going to bring the ball up the floor. And Calzaretta has it across the timeline. Immediately gets it to Collins. Collins, nice bounce pass, unfortunately stolen by Ledford as Ledford brings the ball up the court in a hurry. And he takes about an 8-footer, good. Ledford brings it up, shoots it. No look to pass or anything.
Yep, doesn't look much like he's listed as a forward, but plays a lot like a guard.
Warriors have the ball. Horowitz has it. Loud pass into Garmin, broken up and pulled out of there by Pasquesi. Bryn now gets the ball across the timeline. He has it top of the key over to Pasquesi on the wing. He puts up a 16-footer long, rebounded by Collins. Collins is going to slow it up, and the Warriors like to go a half-court game as Elm Place likes to run. The ball is stolen by Ledford. Ledford again brings it up, and he'll shoot it. But he makes it, so you can't fault him on that.
That's all that it takes, Big Andy. And they have to call a timeout here. The momentum is going back over to Elm Place with the run and gun style, taking the ball away with good trapping in the corners. It's what they needed in the first half, and it was missing. It seems to be reviving itself in the second half and giving them a 4-point lead.
20-16, 3:47 left to go in the third quarter. And all of a sudden, Elm Place, little 4-point run here, and they're starting to look, getting the ball down low to Ledford. It's really all Ledford.
That's really, the team is, he runs the team. He's, although listed again as a forward, really takes the ball end to end, and he's not afraid to shoot it, which you kind of, you can't knock it if it goes in. He really runs the team.
Elm Place seems to be a little bit more balanced than Wood Oaks. They were relying on Bryn a little bit in the second quarter, and now they're relying a little bit on Ledford, while Wood Oaks just constantly looks for Collins. And if Collins is not hitting, Wood Oaks is not going to win the ball game.
Collins starting out right now, sitting on the bench for a little bit.
Give him a little rest so he can readjust himself. Justin Hirsch is going to inbound the ball for the Warriors. He gets it into Calzaretta, and Calzaretta will play the point and bring the ball across the timeline. He has it now, just dribbling around. Warriors really slow it up now. Garmin has it way out on top. They'll get down low real quick, though. Calzaretta has it. Over to Barbakov. Barbakov back to Calzaretta. Calzaretta just going to dribble around with it. Barbakov top of the key. Hirsch now. Now down low to Horowitz, and we have a foul call. That looks like it's me on Williams.
Well, right here, Elm Place has changed their defense from a 1-3-1, in which they were getting good job in the corners done. They're playing a 32 slide with Lerner playing the slide position at the point.
Warriors are going to inbound the ball. Get into Garmin. Attempt, and he gets it. Actually, it was about a 4-foot jump shot.
Garmin, 8 points and 6 rebounds on the day. Doing a good job. Still down by 2, though.
Lerner has the ball for the, Elm Place Raiders. And we got a foul called.
Again, the inside power coming in, finally getting the ball into Tyrone Williams. They got to hit Williams and Ledford to get the job done. Ball on the side.
Raiders inbounded. Lerner puts up a shot, no good. And we got an over-the-back call on Williams.
Williams just not getting the good position. A little too aggressive. Gets the foul called him. Wood Oaks ball on tap.
Williams is going to take a risk now, and John Sigelski is going to come into the ball game. Hirsch gets the ball inbound to Calzaretta, and Calzaretta will bring the ball up the court. Gets it across the timeline. Over to Barbakov. And Barbakov gets it back to Calzaretta. Over to Hirsch. Hirsch to Calzaretta. Warriors are just hoping to keep it close until Collins comes back in the ball game.
They're doing a real good job here, slowing up the tempo. It was getting away from a second. The timeout has really helped. It was down by 2, but they're really doing their ball game, playing their game.
Garmin puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by the Raiders. Bryn brings the ball up the court in a hurry. Bryn drives towards the hoop. And the ball is going to be knocked out of bounds in favor of the Raiders, and Chris Collins comes back in, replacing Calzaretta.
Right here, Wood Oaks looking to hold back the lip, make him pass it out deep.
Ledford takes a shot, and short, gets his own rebound, takes another shot, good.
You can't fault it. The guy is really relentless. Ledford keeps going up and going up. Shots are going to fall.
That's the shot if you get, you got to take. Ledford takes it and hits it. So he's doing his job tonight. Horowitz has the ball into Garmin. Garmin dribbles out, and Collins, 16-footer, no good. Rebounded by Horowitz, and he's fouled, and that foul is going to be called on Sigelski.
Got it. Sigelski picking up the foul there, trying to take the ball away from Horowitz. Horowitz getting real good rebounding position there. Collins having a bit of an off night on the shooting tonight, but good rebounding and much better inside game today from Wood Oaks.
Horowitz has 2 shots. His first one is no good. 22-18, 1:59 to go in the quarter. His second shot is up and good.
Horowitz making 1 of 2 there, bringing the score to 22-19.
Bryn gets the ball off the court for the Raiders, over to Pesquazi. Pesquazi over to Lerner. Lerner at the top of the key. Over to Pesquazi on the right wing. Back down low to Ledford. Ledford takes another shot, and we got a foul called on Horowitz as Ledford almost had a chance for the three-pointer. Three-point play, that is.
Yep. Ledford's size advantage and leaping ability is really helping him out a great deal. All his shots really are practically uncontested. The guy can jump as high as he gets, but Ledford will still be able to take the shot over him.
For the first time into the ballgame for the Warriors, and forgive me if I mispronounce this name, Hodaka Irakuchi. And Jason says I did a good job. Ledford puts it home, 23-19. Ledford, I would have to say, is your best player on the floor tonight.
There's no doubt about that.
Ledford's second shot is up and good. Collins now inbounds the ball to Hirsch, and Hirsch is going to play the point guard position and bring the ball up across the timeline. Ball in the hands of Barbakov. Now in the hands. Hirsch looking for some help, dribbling around, slowing it up. Looked to Collins, but no, decided to go to Barbakov. Barbakov dribbles down towards the baseline, pulls it back out. Bounce pass to Hirsch. Hirsch over to Collins. Collins at the three-point stripe, back to Hirsch. Hirsch dribbling around. They're taking it nice and easy, but now we got a steal by Pesquazi, and Pesquazi stepped out of bounds back to the Warriors.
Elm Place is really playing a very aggressive defense here. They're playing a 3-2 zone, but they're really going after them and getting out of the zone a little bit, but important enough, they're going after the ball, trying to take it away.
They're not being lulled to sleep by the Warriors' slow-down type of offense. They're playing aggressive and staying on their toes. Good coaching. Hirsch has the ball now for the Warriors. Gets it to Collins. Collins way out on the right wing. Bounce pass down low, stolen by Ledford. Ledford will take it down and shoot. He does a nice spin move. The ball is stripped by Collins, but we're going to get a foul called on Collins.
As predicted by my cohort, Ledford took it down all the way, drew the foul. He's either going to draw a foul or make the shot pretty much every time he goes down, so there's no harm in that. Going end-to-end there. Looks a little tired, but he'll bounce back with 46 seconds left in this third period.
That's the kind of shot, though, that true he's going to draw the foul, and true he's been doing this all the night, but he's going 3-on-1 there, and he's the 1. And Warriors are the 3, and Ledford's shot is up and good. He's got a nice free throw touch, and that is what you need. He's got that nice shooting touch from anywhere on the floor.
When you're going inside that much, you're going to get fouled. You got to have a good free throw.
Second shot. Just as we say, that is short, but that's only the first or second one he's missed tonight out of many attempts. The Warriors bring it on a hurry, and their shot is no good on the layup attempt. Diving on the floor is Collins, and he doesn't get it. Pass down low to Pasquesi, broken up. Good defense, good hustle by the Warriors. 34 seconds left, 25-19.
Wood Oaks really got out of their offense on that play, and it really hurt them there. They're trying to run it, and they just couldn't do it.
Raiders inbound the ball. Ledford has it. Looking for some help, decides not to shoot it, and kicks it out to Gore. Gore looking for some help over to Bryn.
Could be holding for one. 25 seconds left in the period. Looks like they're doing that. Running the guards left and right.
Kind of a up-court weave. Ledford has the ball
out of the 8th grade.
Nice routine here by, those are Wood Oaks cheerleaders. 25-19, 6 minutes, put up. Foul situation, 5 on the Warriors, 3 Raiders. Final period of play. This is it, folks. You either go home number 1 or you go home number 2.
Starting lineup for Wood Oaks. Looking at Barbakoff, Horowitz, Collins, Garmin,
and Calzaretta.
Calzaretta, you got it.
Raiders have the ball. Bryn has it top of the key. Bryn over to Pasquesi. Pasquesi takes a step towards the baseline, fires, no good. Nice tip-in try by Segluski, but he doesn't get it, and the ball is going to be to the Raiders.
Collins couldn't control the board there. He had a good position, just couldn't control. Good tip drive there by Segelski.
Ledford takes a 15-footer, his first long shot of the day, and he doesn't get it. Now we got a foul call over the back against the Raiders. See who they decide to give it to, either Segulski or to Pasquesi.
Segelski picks up that one. Tough play there. Good rebounding position there by Horowitz.
Please would appreciate that, Shea. Second shot, 27-21.
Garmin playing a good game tonight, and again, crucial, an inside player being able to nail the free throws.
Pasquesi has the ball up across the timeline for the Raiders. Good defensive play by Garmin as he knocks it out of bounds. And Garmin's playing the best for the Warriors at this stage in the ballgame. Bryn inbounds the ball to Lerner. Lerner fakes the shot, kicks it out to Bryn. Bryn inside to Ledford. Ledford, nice, easy layup.
Inside and outside, you can't help Ledford really nailing the game today.
Ledford is taking over the scoring role for the Raiders, and he is the man they're going to look for. His coach is saying, you take the ball, you got it, you shoot it. Calzaretta hits a long jumper. It is 29-23. 4 minutes left to go in the ball game. Lerner's going to bring the ball up the court for the Warriors. Bryn has it now across the timeline to Ledford. Ledford, nice pass to Williams. Good defense by Garmin. The ball's on the floor out to Bryn.
Lucky call there. The ball did bounce off a beam here, but the referees, with the quickness of the game, were unable to notice that. Ball back out to the Raiders.
Pasquesi has it on the right wing over to Williams. Williams at the free throw line. Out to Lerner. Lerner has the ball just at the free throw line now. Pulls it back out, looking for help. And he can't find anyone to give it to. Finally gets it to Bryn. Bryn moves over towards the left wing. And inside pass to Ledford. Nice control of the ball by Ledford on a tough pass to handle. And he converts another basket. It's 31-23. 3:20 left to go in the ball game. Let's see if
controlling the game here.
See if Coach Anstad can't convince Ledford to move into Northbrook. Ball's being bounced around. Good hustle shown by both clubs. Barbakov takes a long shot and hits it off the side of the backboard, rebounded by Pasquesi.
Good tough defense here. Not a good shot for Wood Oaks this time of the game in the fourth.
And it looks like the Raiders are going to try and clock them, win the ball game. Steal attempt by Barbakov comes up empty. Lerner has the ball now on the right wing.
It's going to be interesting to see if such a running team as this can really slow down the ball long enough to kill some clock.
Ledford drives and is fouled. 31-23, 2:40 left to go in the ball game. And Ledford's going to be on the line for what else? 2 shots. Wood Oaks burns another one. It is a 8-point deficit. 2:40 left to go in the ball game.
Ledford with 21 of the home team Elm Place Raiders 31 points. Really dominant this evening.
Warriors are going to have to look to get something going here.
Well,
they can't afford to slow it up.
They can't afford, but the problem is they have to get Collins more involved in the offense tonight. They really aren't picking well enough, especially, they're picking okay, but they're not picking specifically for him as an Indiana did for Alford and that sort of thing. Get him open. He's averaging 13.5 a game. He's a good scorer, and he's just not getting the ball.
What's he got so far total up in this ball game?
In this ball game tonight,
what's Collins got, young Jason?
Well, let's see. Chris Collins, he's got 2 points on the night. So it looks pretty slow for him. And he's got 3 fouls, which isn't his usual amount by this time. Horowitz has got 4. I've never seen him get 4 fouls this fast.
Well,
so they may be in for some trouble here.
Only 2:40 left to go in the ball game. And Ledford has his 2 shots. So Collins, well, as you say, you know, he doesn't foul a lot, but he could be showing some frustration, being held to a season low 2. And Ledford hits another free throw. This kid is showing the poise of a high school athlete with much more maturity than just a young junior son playing the championship ball game, as he hits nothing but net on that free throw.
23 on the night for Ledford. Second half has been astounding for him. It's really been the difference in the ball game.
And Wood Oaks just could not come out and do anything in the second half. And Garman with a nice basket. If Collins isn't hitting, they got to look inside and see if Garman can't do something. Perhaps maybe he can get a basket and a foul. Pasquesi with the ball up court for the Raiders. Williams travels.
At this point in the game with 2:21 left, it's going to be up to Wood Oaks' defense, not necessarily their offense. Their offense get the points, but you got to hold the tough Raider offense really down to practically no points, trailing by the 8-point margin.
Lerner checked in, replaced Mandel. Shot by Calzaretta is short, rebounded by Williams. Stolen by Collins as he puts it up and gets a basket. Nice hustle, Collins.
Defense is what they're going to have to count on. There they go right here. Back into a diamond-in-one press here, looking to take the ball away.
Pasquesi has it, and there's called slow it up, but he takes a shot. Rebounded by Ledford. Ledford misses it. Rebounded by Collins. Collins is going to pull it out here. Let's see what the youngster can do. He slows it up, takes about an 18-footer, no good, gets his own rebound. Gets no call on his. Collins goes crashing to the floor.
Tough no call. Collins going end-to-end, and to stop the momentum, Elm Place with 1:39 left calls a timeout.
They got a 6-point lead, and they're going to burn their first timeout, just see if they can try and stop this little flurry that Wood Oaks is putting on as they've run off 4 quick unanswered points to cut the lead down to 6. We got 1:39 to go in the ball game.
Elm Place really got to show here that they can really control the ball for long enough time. Just looking for the lip. They don't get it, hold it out of the 4 corners offense and try and take some time off the clock. Only 1:39. A lot of time can be taken off just passing it around. It's really going to count on their free throw shooting in the clutch, as they'll keep getting fouled by the Wood Oaks team, who's trying to get the possession of the ball back.
Both teams can be happy with the way they've played in this second half. Both doing excellent jobs actually throughout the game. Unfortunately for Wood Oaks, Elm Place has taken the ball and done a little bit more with it. And here in this second half, they've got some more points, doing everything right on defense, offense, and running the break.
That's what they got. The tempo has gone in Elm Place's way. The last 1:39's got to decide it, but at this point, Elm Place has really controlled the second half, and they got the ball now.
Bryn inbounds it into Ledford. Ledford back to Bryn. Over to Pasquesi as he gets it across the timeline, and he's going to hold it up now and just slow it down. Back to Bryn. Bryn being double teamed. Over to and we got a foul called Looks like Wood Oaks is just going to be doing the old foul-a-thon at this point in time. 1:24 left to go, 33-27. And one and the bonus for Josh Lerner.
He's going to count on free throws tonight, as I said before. Coach Jeff Schwartz has told them to play the tough defense. They can't get the ball. Just be going for the ball when you get the foul. Hold them to a 1-on-1. Now Lerner, one in the bonus on the line.
We're going to give it to Lerner, who hasn't scored yet in this ball game, and he misses his free throw and rebounded by the Warriors. Collins comes up on the run. Down-court pass. Nope, traveling call. No, foul called on Bryn. Not something Elm Place wanted to do.
No, they gotta, with this type of a lead, you can't let the other team score with no time left on the clock. You gotta make them score with the clock running, and then you can hold the ball on offense and run out the clock yourselves.
Calzaretta, one, and the bonus. Are they giving him 2 shots here?
1-on-1.
As he misses it, and Elm Place in no big. Bryn gets the ball across the timeline to Pasquazi. Pasquazi almost traveled back to Bryn. And a foul call on, that could be called on any one of 3 people, Calzaretta, Barbacoff, or Collins.
Really swarming defense there. You know they're going right for the foul or the ball. If they can't get the ball, they got to go for the foul here. 1:08 left. It's a desperate situation with no 3-point rule in effect at this junior high level. Down by 6 points is a lot of baskets.
They gave the ball the foul to Barbacoff, and Bryn misses his free throw. Over the back foul's called on Williams. Wood Oaks is going to go to the line. 1:07 on the clock. 4th foul on Williams. Shooting the foul shots is going to be Mike Horowitz.
Horowitz, the top free throw shooter of the starters, shooting 79% from the line. So in fouling, the guy he didn't want to have to foul, he's been fouled. Down by 6.
His first shot no good. Rebounded on the floor to Collins. Collins puts it up and in. 33-29. It's a 4-point ball game with under 1 minute to go in the ball game. And Ledford brings the ball all the way, shoots and hit. Oh no, in and out. Rebounded by the Spartans, Garmin. Gets it on the floor to Collins, and Collins is going to bring the ball at the court in a hurry. Collins drives towards the basket. Nice scoop and in. 33-31. 40 seconds left to go.
An amazing comeback here by the Warriors, showing that Elm Place is having a tough time controlling the ball when a team like Wood Oaks is in a swarming desperation defense.
And you may say that was not a smart foul, fouling Ledford, but if you think about it, Ledford was on his way to the hoop, and he was on his way for another one of those fast break baskets, so actually it was a very smart foul by Garmin, and they're going to call timeout. See if this guy's making them religiously. Let's see if we can't ice him.
You got it. And right here, really the play before that where Ledford took it up and in. Not really the best type of play with so little time left on the clock. You got to take it out, pass the ball around a little bit. Even though it was a good high percentage shot, with that kind of lead, you want to keep the ball out of the opposition's hands.
You just want to hold it up and let them foul you, let them come to you. But now it's a 2-point anyone's ball game here as Ledford has 2 shots. And if he misses these 2 shots, look for the Warriors, call a timeout, set up their play.
You have to. You have to call. It's instant. Whether they'll either go with 2 strategies. Number 1, actually at this point they got to go for the tie. So what they'll do, they'll take the ball up, maybe wait till 15, 20 seconds, pass the ball around a little bit. If the score remains the same as it is, 33-31. Come down to 15 seconds, then call a timeout, set up one specific play, either for Collins or for Garmin, to get the ball into the hoop and send the game into overtime.
38 seconds, 33-31. Ledford on the line, attempting 1, and the bonus. We're getting set, a little talking with the officials. Getting ready to go here. Seems to be some sort of discussion. And we're all set to play out this final 38 seconds of regulation. Ledford puts up the first shot, and it is good.
Clutch free throw by Ledford.
Nice.
Not only can he hit the free throws early on in the game, but with 38 seconds left, really showed some cool with the pro Wood Oaks crowd cheering against him. First time we've heard crowd noise during a free throw all game.
Ledford puts it up, and no good. Rebounded by Horowitz. Collins brings the ball up the court in a hurry. No timeout taken by the Warriors. His shot is up and good. Oh no, waving it off. Charge.
Oh. That charge is going to be the game. The crowd, Elm Place crowd going wild. Good, tough defense held there by the Raiders. Taking the charge on Collins, going up for the desperation hoop. Really two of their 3 points. Just real tough defense there.
Press long Garner, and he's just going to hold up with it. He gets it over to Cegluski. Cegluski, nice block by Garmin. Ball game's not over yet. Collins has it. Collins pet. Garmin knocked out of bounds. Warriors ball. 19 seconds left. We got a 3-point ball game, and this is some intense basketball.
You're really seeing some excitement. Last minutes, this is the championship game. Gonna see a lot of timeouts called in the last couple seconds here. 19 left on the clock. A 3-point lead for Elm Place, but the momentum and the crowd has swung over to Wood Oaks.
I think you got to get the ball inside of Garmin, see if he can't draw a foul.
You got to go for that. He's done it all game. Garmin tonight, as Josh will tell you, he's got Josh with the stats on Garmin tonight.
Josh, you give us a score on Garmin. How many points does he have this fine evening?
Kyle Garmin, 2, 4, 6, 10 points, 2 fouls. He's been in every quarter.
Playing an all-around excellent ball game.
He's also pulled down 8 rebounds, slapping the body on the Elm Place and getting the ball into his hands.
Warriors come out of there with Collins, Barbakov, Calzaretta, Garmin, and Horowitz.
Got to get the ball in here. Got to get the ball inside, as you said, to Garmin. Set some picks. See what happens.
It is inside of Garmin. No one fouls him. He misses the shot. Ball batted around. And called alternate possession to the Raiders of Elm Place. 13 seconds to go on the clock.
Barbakov made a great play there, taking the ball and tying it up, but the alternate possession goes to Elm Place.
Stolen by the Warriors, and Collins hits the shot. 8 seconds to go, 34-33. We got a foul called, intentional foul on Calzaretta. He's calling it an intentional foul. It'd be 2 shots and the ball on the side. It's a crucial new rule instigated last season to stop the kind of fouling in which free throws alone decided the game. Right now, Ledford will have 2 shots and now get the ball on the side. Ledford, the best free throw shooter on the floor tonight for either squad. Misses. 34-33, 5 seconds left to go. The heard crowd noise, or the second time you heard crowd noise. This should have been here earlier in the ball game, but now it is a 2-point ball game, and the Raiders have the ball once again with only 5 seconds on the clock.
The crucial point is going to be getting the ball in before the 5-second count reaches. Going to have to make sure to call timeout if you can't get it in.
Foul on Horowitz.
Called 1 and 1. They're still in the game. 4 seconds left. Wood Oaks is still in the game. Ledford with 1 and 1. If he makes the first one, that'll ice the game for Wood Oaks, but he's got to make the first one. 4 seconds left in the ball game. Ledford shooting 1 in the bonus.
Horowitz fouled out of the ball game. 4 seconds left, and again, their best free throw shooter in Ledford is on the line. The Raiders are going to put all their players back, and the Warriors are going to go with Garmin and Jeff Glick. This is Glick's second appearance in the ballgame. He had a brief stint earlier. And Calzaretta on the line. He makes it. Raises his hands in joy. They feel they got this one locked away with 4 seconds left and a 3-point lead. But they're going to call a timeout just the same.
This way they can set up their defense after this free throw. It really seemed to ice the game here, but you never know in this kind of a game. Draw a foul and get the shot. So Ledford, they're trying to set up a defense to shut them off, to keep them from scoring, and to hold out this victory. Ledford tonight, 28 points, and has missed only 1 free throw.
Tell you what the Elm Place defense is, don't foul.
You got it. They're going to sit back sit back in a zone, and they'll let them have the layup with this kind of a lead, but they will not go for the ball.
And at this point in the ballgame, they can just take the ball and hold it out of bounds and let those 4 seconds tick off the clock. (36-33). Ledford has the ball.
Collins being cleared out of the side there. Can't be over in the lane area without being on the side of the lane. Being pushed back. Go look for Collins for the long shot if this free throw's missed.
And it's not. It's a 4-point lead. 4 seconds left. Collins with the layup. Count the basket. That's the ball game. 37-35. Excellent ball game by both clubs. Wood Oaks, bad third quarter cost them this ball game.
It sure did. Elm Place really with Ledford. I don't know what the coach had to say at halftime, but Jerry and Joe Weber really did a good job in getting Ledford back into the ball game, scoring 29 points on the game. And at this point in time, they're going to go to the championship. They got the championship. They're going to get the trophy, the big GBN Invitational Trophy for being the victors.
Let's run it down for you. Elm Place came in first. Wood Oaks came in second. OLPH came in third, and Maple came in fourth. Excellent played ball game tonight. And just like to thank our fabulous Channel 81 head man, Mr. Vince Pinelli, who's always there with the funds and the equipment for us at our crucial time. I'd like to thank Jason Lundquist for being with us today. He did an excellent job. My color man, Fishman, our director on the day, and all the other wonderful people, the cameraman and all, who helped make this possible. We'll hear the presentation.
Team for the first place trophy for the Glenbrook North 1988 Junior High Tournament.
Award given by Tom Anstett to the victorious Elm Place Warriors, who won by 2 points.
And that is going to wrap it up for us here at the Spartan Cube. We want to thank you all for being with us. We hope you enjoyed the ball game and the halftime interview with Doug Collins. Thank you all for paying attention. We'll see you next week.